Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, that is Helping Gang. And today I'm gonna tell you about one of the recent interview that I have given in the Paytm. The date of the interview was 5th of May 2020, and it was mainly for the folks who have the experience between 5 to 8 years. It was for Bangalore work location, and it was basically for the Paytm all module. So if you are preparing for the similar companies like Paytm and other companies, so you can just whatever I have explained in this video, it is gonna be really helpful for you. So just let me begin it. So basically, for this position, the job description was basically they were looking a guy who has kind of hands-on in the Node.js or Java, and the person who is able to design and develop robust and highly scalable distributed services in Java or Spring, and a person who is who have expertise in the DBMS part also, like MySQL or NoSQL databases, and who have a good knowledge of streaming and data pipeline frameworks such as Kafka. And it will be a plus if the guy have worked on the big data and he has a knowledge of the message broker system. So the main objective, this is basically all about the job description. Now coming to the interview part. So whenever you try to give, whenever you're in the, you have the experience between 5 to 8 years. So most of the companies try to judge you based on how good you're in the data structure. So the meaty questions during the interview that were asked from me, they belong to the data structure part only. So I'll just elaborate you one by one what are the questions that they have had. Basically they asked me two questions, so let me start with the first question. So the first question was basically I have to tell the horizontal distance between two nodes. I mean, I have to just thinking it the whole tree as a binary tree, and I have to just to tell the overall distance. So I'll just share you the overall picture. So as you can see in this diagram, so you have a kind of binary tree over here, where the inputs will be given to you like 4 and 6, and you have to tell okay what is the distance between them. So as you can clearly see in the picture that the overall distance is like I mean 2. The output, desired output will be 2, because between 4 and 5 we have something like a distance of 1, you can say, and between 5 and 6 we have a distance. So overall distance will be like 2. So this is one scenario. Because this is a complete binary tree, it is very easy to tell what is basically the the desired output, what is the distance between basically the nodes 4 and 6. Now coming to the a little tricky part of it, assume that this is another binary tree. It is little incomplete because from node 2 there is nothing, no childs are there on the basically the right hand side of it. So if this is the input given to you and the nodes are same like 4 and 6 as they were earlier, so now also you have to tell the output as 2. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't be saying that the output is 1, because between 4 and 6 there are no nodes at all, as you can see. But if you try to form a full, basically full tree, you have to draw one more node between 4 and 6 star, whose like parent node will be 2. So if you draw it, it will be a complete binary tree. So for this scenario also your output should result to the 2. So this is the little trickiest part of it. And if you make this binary tree more complex, say, right now it has just a 3 level, like 1 and then 2 and 3 second level, and 4 6 7 is the third level. If you try to make it more, I mean if you just try to increase the depth of the tree, it will become more complex. Now coming to the second question. So here they were basically they were giving a string, and we were asked to tell them if we basically they rearrange the characters in the word, I mean whether we'll be able to form a palindrome or not out of that string. So now as you can see, there will be in order to answer this kind of question, there will be like two scenarios. One could be like the odd length scenario, so where you can just see like the very first thing, like in the ABC. So here uh, or maybe this A B B C C. So basically what you have to do, if any odd length basically the word is given to you, you should keep on counting, except for the one word which is in the middle, rest all words their frequency basically should match. So for example, you can say here like whatever words are there in the beginning or in the end, they should be repeated twice. Say for example, I have a and then, okay, let me put it bb, and then say there is one more word, say let it is c. So as you can see, this is a palindrome. So here a is present here and in the end also. So b is present here and b is present over here also. So overall the frequency of each and every word should be 2 except for this one. So this should be a thumb rule of yours. So each and every word should be repeated twice. If it is repeating thrice, thrice in the sense any kind of odd number, then it is not a palindrome, and except for the one word. And if it is an even length scenario, suppose this given string is something like this, then each and every character should be repeated twice. So as you can see, a is here and a is over here and b is present twice. So that's it about it. So just keep watching our channel. I'll be bringing more interview question that will be helpful for your interview preparation in the future. Thanks.